Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today is March 15, 2024, and today is Friday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Microsoft making new all-time record highs despite the fact that the market sold off. But first, looking at today's major economic events, we're starting out the day at 2:30 South African time out of the United States, an Empire State Manufacturing Index number coming out. Now that's followed at 4 p.m. also out of the United States, a U of M consumer sentiment number coming out. Now looking at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, US dollar advancing versus the major pairs as the Turkish Lira, new week, new low. Now looking at the indices, both the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ wavered lower. And as we look at commodities, gold holding on to its gains, and finally oil breaking above $80 a barrel. Now looking at the stocks, that's NVIDIA, AMD, and Tesla all selling off to supportish level. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin dips below 70K. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. First with the Euro USD. Now it's a dip. It's not big deal. We went from 109.36 down to 108.80. It's about 50 pip range, and I've been mentioning this several times. In a week, we've been going in a 50 pip range, which is really very small for trading Forex symbols. So just like at this point, okay, we may just jump off of this area, but we're not going to jump big. At most, we'll jump off 20 pips, okay? So nothing really jumping out when it comes to the Forex symbols particularly. However, Turkish Lira, a new week, a new low. You can't even see it. It's trading at 32.16. It's up from 32.05-ish level. So it's another 10 pip on the downside. Now, I've said this before. It's just a grinding lower and lower until it proves to us otherwise. It's going to continue, and there's nothing we can do about it. Just short and hold, okay? That's been the strategy for the Turkish Lira as we've been following up on it. Now, jumping into commodities, okay? First, take a look at gold. It broke higher and held on to its highs, okay? And it's still there. Hasn't retraced, so it's unchanged. Question is which way we're going to go from here. That's the unspoken question right now. Now, looking at crude oil, also broke out. Finally. This thing has been trading. If you look at it on a 4-hour chart, you can see it quite clearly. We were up to 79.70-ish level, maybe 80-ish level, and that was it, okay? But finally, we broke above it to 81.14. That's a nice breakout as we've gotten that as well. Okay, so keep that in mind that we can even go higher if that breakout continues. Now, looking at the stocks, okay, this is where it becomes a little bit interesting because if we look at the Intels, the AMDs, all the chip makers, okay, all sold off. However, we are trading at supportish level. Previous resistance, subsequent support. So we're looking at AMD right now. It's trading at 187. It may pop up right above this. If you look at NVIDIA, also traded to its low of 879 after hitting 971. So again, it's a $100 retracement, but this thing has gone almost 1,000 points. Okay, so 10%, not big of a deal for it to retrace. However, we're bouncing off at this level. Now, the other one that I wanted to show you also is Tesla, as that shows much more weakness as that continues to go and trade further down. Now, we do have supportish area at this level as well. So keep that in mind. If we break that 162, we could see ourselves going down to 117-ish, and that's a abysmal outlook for Tesla moving into the next couple of sessions. Now, looking at Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin has always been the anomaly. Nothing to trade it against. It's all momentum. It's all action play. And right now we've retraced down below $70,000 a Bitcoin. So keep that in mind. We may see a bounce because this was resistance-ish level at 67. However, once it starts going, you just want to be on the right side of it. So just let it go, and then you could chase it a little bit. That's just the reality of trading Bitcoin if that's what you're looking to trade. My focus more on the US markets because they've been showing much more character, much easier to follow, much easier to anticipate as the day progresses with trading that. So as we look at it, just if you do trade Bitcoin, always say it, you got to think defensive and then offensive because it moves at such radical levels. This is Fed Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.